Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Happy Nikolaus. Yeah, we had a fantastic start into the day in the chat. Very funny. We could make a German stream, but I'm not sure if all people would understand. James started very well. Tag. I cannot even pronounce German anymore. Tag, Leute. Wie geht's? And yeah, this led to Mark saying, Guten Morgen, Anja und James. And the fantastic Alles Gute zum Nikolaus, because today is St. Nikolaus. I don't even know. I think we talked about this last year already. If there is a similar tradition in the US with like I said, St. Nikolaus, but I of course forgot about it. And James also said Morgen Mark, so I was wondering if we should do this in German today. And Mark is for it. Yeah, James wanted so. James wanted it so. Which led to silly American starts wondering what can of worms he opened up today. Oh, yes. And yeah, I even got a little present from my neighbor. We are, so first thing, just for those who don't know, here it's a tradition that on December the 6th, you fill up the winter shoes from your kids with sweets, little presents. And yeah, I had presents prepared, but I kind of forgot about it this morning because I was tired waking up. And only my eldest daughter reminded me, isn't St. Nikolaus today? And yeah, then I quickly opened the door. You put the shoes outside in front of the door to your apartment or to your house, and quickly opened it in panic, and everything was already beautifully prepared because our neighbor, who was very, very kind, also put something into our shoes. So she already put all the children's shoes there and even mine, and put some little things in there. So that was really, really wonderful surprise. And then I could, of course, also put in my stuff. And my parents also had given me stuff to put into the shoes. So the shoes were too small. And lots of little cute things for my children this morning. Emmy is here. Hello, good morning. Morgen, Emmy. Emmy's impressed. Oh, Michael is here too. Hello, Michael. How are you? And yeah, what are you doing up so late? Is there a lot of snow in Canada right now? I'm guessing. Usually it's cold and snow falls. So we have still a little snow left, but not that much. It's almost gone. It's still quite cold. Oh, no, not really. It's, not that cold. James, older German and Dutch Americans will put a shoe out for candy overnight. Yeah, I remember the Dutch people as well that we talked about this. My residents have done it, but my Dutch American mother didn't do it. Yeah, it's a cute tradition, especially for the small ones. It's really, they love it. And those are the days when it's easier to wake up the kids, You can just say, don't you want to have a look if there's something outside? And then they jump up and run into the living room or whatever. And yeah, but now my kids slowly are getting too old for that. Teenagers aren't that easily convinced to get up. Hi, Michael. Yes, I was also thinking of Mark because, Michael, you inspired kind of. Mark shared a poem yesterday in the stream. Yeah, and so maybe this summoned you, and that's possible. Oh, let's have a look at the card of the day. We have a peacock spirit. Let it shine. And if I don't know if you can see it, but the heart of the peacock has a little light coming out. So I think it's not just about because peacocks as a symbol for maybe even the ego and beauty and showing off. I think it's also about because the heart is here in the center, let your heart shine. And I mean, on a day like this, when you give little presents to people, and yeah, Christmas is the season when you also just think of little things you could do for family and friends to just show how much you appreciate them, you know. I think you should, of course, do this all year, but especially during the Christmas season, you can think who you could give a little present. Like my neighbor I talked about, who's very generous. Almost every day I see her with little bags filled with stuff. Just yesterday also, that she brings her colleagues or I think even the neighbors of her daughters, you know, who are adult already. Uh, just little thank yous. I mean, it doesn't have to be something physical. You can also just send a little message to friends or yeah, stuff like that. So let your heart shine. Let it shine. Um, Mark also says hi to Michael. Oh, no, it hasn't snowed yet. What? No, it hasn't snowed yet the season where I live. Okay. I can't believe that. That's astonishing. Yeah, we are very happy that we had snow already because it really brought us into this Christmas season feeling, you know. I remember last year it was quite warm and I just struggled getting into it, into the spirit, you know. So yeah, and I'm looking forward to the weekend. We will go, my friends and I, to the Christmas markets. We have several here in the city, and you can just walk from one to the next. So for some hours you can walk around. My friends probably will drink some mulled wine and other stuff. I don't drink alcohol, so last year was very funny because I could watch them uh, watch the point when okay, this was one mulled wine too much. So I'm already interested in uh, yeah, make it's like a social study, you know, watching your friends get drunk. Mm, yeah, you live in the south of Canada where it's really warm. Oh, see, James already has an explanation. El Nino year really shifts weather patterns. Yeah, yes, definitely. Um, there are so many influences into the weather. That's why it's still a surprise. I mean, they try to predict and can kind of, but still sometimes the what happens is surprising with the weather. Or sometimes you get lucky and it, like the storm goes a little bit more south and you miss it or something like that. Okay, let's go and sprint. Oh, Michael, would you like a prompt word? Maybe something like Nikolaus? Nikolaus? Would you Could you translate Saint Nikolaus? No, you can't really translate it. It's a name, but would it be something that Michael could Saint Nicholas? Okay, this would be yeah, a prompt word for a poem. Christmas, snow, winter, or like I said, Saint Nicholas. Nicholas. Maybe someone else has a better idea in the chat. Roast reindeer. Oh, see, Chicago is supposed to be warm and dry this winter, which is also unusual, is it? Roast reindeer. My sister's already looking forward to going to her. I'm sorry, I'm talking so much. I will start to sprint soon, but she's looking forward to her parents-in-law's Christmas dinner because there will be not reindeer. Oh God, I'm so. What's it called? Deer. Yeah, just deer. They will be eating deer. Okay. So, Michael, let us know if one of the words I spouted told you is good enough as a prompt. Otherwise, I can think of something else. Maybe magic star shower would also be something. Star shower. Okay, let's sprint. Enjoy. Okie dokie. That was our sprint number 1. And how did everybody do? Michael found his prompt word. I'll choose snow, which I think you said. Yeah, I said snow as well. So I hope Michael's already enjoying working on a poem. Yeah, Mark said we have had snow, for those who like it, for 3 days before it melted away almost entirely yesterday. Now I'm ready for spring to come. I think winter hasn't even really started yet, but no, I'm actually still, because we had some snow, I'm kind of enjoying the winter. Yeah, I enjoy it more when it's really a little cold and we have some snow. When it's just gray, warm, and muddy, then it's not really feeling like winter. Oh yeah, and James talked about that this kind of meat is venison, which we would also say in German with a different word, but it's also like that. I looked it up because I didn't know it. Wild, that kind of meat, yeah. But yeah, we do this same thing here in Germany. Yeah, and my sister is looking forward to that. What else? Chat seems quiet. Everyone seems to be still writing, probably writing away. I started out with planning my day, and I also looked into the calendar the next weeks. How much are they filled? Or and I also started to think about because I remember Ian. Now I remember I promised him to look up the comments, but I forgot. But he wrote in one comment about what about the Christmas days and streams then, but I probably won't be streaming during the Christmas holidays, because I never did that, because I have to do everything here with the kids, or we will also be traveling to my parents-in-law. Then we will meeting up with my sister, so we won't be even home. So, but yeah. Emmy is excited for today. We'll bring goodies to work. I love that. Awesome. You do exactly what I said with the card. The let it shine, your heart. That's cool. I love that. So you will leave the stream earlier, which is totally fine. Oh yes, and you had your reading stream. I really enjoyed my stream and finished the entire Hilda series. Awesome. Oh, so you had fun. I love that. That's good. Very good. And did some people show up? I think someone said they wanted to at least stop by. Ooh, that's also cool. I'm trying to plan next one for Christmas murder mystery game. Ooh, that's a great idea. That's a cool one. Maybe if you can give a heads up when you plan on doing it a little bit earlier, maybe I can kind of join, and take part in the murder mystery game. It sounds cool. I have to see when and where you do it, but it's better for me when I know a little bit in advance, so I can work. I'm quite flexible with my work stuff. I have to see, and with everything else also. See, at the end I had Margaret and just Eva, and I got too excited. Yeah, and sometimes making you nervous, when people suddenly join, before it's like quiet, and then suddenly, oops, people are showing up. But it's cool. I think I will try to do more afternoonish, maybe like a sleepover. Okay, that sounds good already. Awesome. Venison, yummy. Peacock, funny. As one could understand something different when hearing the word. But better to not go into that being this season at all. Mark, where are your thoughts going? It's early morning. But can I really manage solving puzzles after work? Oh yeah. So it will also be a puzzle for you, will it? It sounds like that. So, but that's even more fun, isn't it? But solving puzzles live, but it's also cool. Like with Michael's riddle streams, you know. Okay, Michael knows the answers to his riddles then, but it's always fun to try to figure out what's the solution to the riddle or the answer to the riddle. And Michael makes up those riddles himself. So it's really cool. It's really funny sometimes, the answer then. And sometimes they're really hard to solve. And Michael's always just like having fun, laughing, I think, about us and sitting there. Sometimes it's just so funny to watch everyone struggle in the chat and his guests as well. Like, what is it? They are thinking about it for minute after minute, like for a long time, and Michael doesn't give it away. So yeah. Okay, that sounds cool. Can we play it like Soul Game? It says. I also have a cool advent calendar for my kids this year. It's an exit game. I don't know if this probably you know exit games, do you? I don't know where you are. Like the original is you are in a room and then have to get out of it by solving riddles, puzzles. So the calendar is also similar to that. It's a little story. I think the golden book of Santa Claus is gone missing, and your mission is to find it. And each day you have a new puzzle, because on the advent calendar you don't have numbers like the usual from 1 to 24, but just symbols. So you have to figure out or solve a puzzle to figure out the next door you can open, stuff like that. And it's really cool. We can solve them all together. So yeah, mysteries and puzzles are a lot of fun. I think the kids at least enjoy it. Oh yeah, never done before, so not sure what to expect. Oh yeah, that's exciting and scary at the same time when you do it during a live stream. But it sounds like real fun. It sounds really cool. But I think I get frustrated and will look up the answer. Yeah, the same with me with the advent calendar I just talked about. Yesterday we needed a hint. You can get tips, if you get stuck. And my eldest daughter was like, I don't want to solve it like that. We need to solve it on our own without any tips. Yeah, you know them, but never played. Yeah, they're cool. I'm not sure if this is a German company that does them. I will have to look it up if I found on Amazon in English. It's really fun. And you can do here in Dresden, we have several exit rooms where you can go. For instance, it's more for adults, but we once played, you went into a room, the doors closed, and then it was a zombie apocalypse or something, and we had to solve a riddle to get out of this room. And someone is sitting outside, and I think that's international. I think you guys know this as well. We have to solve riddles and to find the key to get out again. And someone is sitting out there and watching you with the camera in case you need any help. But escape room, yeah, that's what it's called. Escape room, yes, of course. I'm stupid. In German, it's Loretta's here. In German, it's again. Loretta, hello, it's so good to see you. I've been thinking about you these past days. It's so good to see you. Oh, Loretta. And Kay. Did I say hi to Kay? I was so overwhelmed with seeing Loretta. Hello, my friend. Everyone is happy to see you. James, Mark. That's such a nice surprise. And it's Nicholas Day here, so it's a good gift for me. Oh, yeah, it's so good to have you. What a wonderful surprise. Yes, we missed you. Yeah, just yesterday. Kay, it was you. You were talking about Victorian, that you are going down the rabbit hole uh, about the Victorian area. And I was like, oh, it's a shame that Loretta isn't here. And yeah, here she is, showing up. Wonderful. So let me set up the next timer. I think I'm talking quite a lot today, but yeah, that's how it is. Let's use this one, Emmy's timer, to celebrate Loretta being here. James, I think Mark's thoughts on PV summoned Loretta. So I don't know if Loretta even has seen this timer yet. So let's share it with her. Welcome back, Loretta. Enjoy the next 25 minutes. Okie dokie. That was sprint number 2. And Emmy is leaving now to be Santa at work. I know I don't spend nearly enough time with you guys as I'm usually working, but I will be heading now to be a Santa at work. Last year was so sweet. I really wanted to do it again. Oh yeah. So enjoy it. I always enjoy giving gifts, and I'm pretty sure you do too. So have fun. Have fun, Emmy. Loretta also says, have a great day, Emmy. And oh yeah, Loretta already told Kay, I'm obsessed with the Victorian era. Kay said, that's awesome. I'm mostly doing research on clothes of the period and architecture. I write steampunk, which Loretta loves. Yeah, how did everybody do? I am trying to think about ways to look at my text differently, you know, the manuscript. I have the feeling I can, when I worked on it, on a scene one day, and I look at it the next day, I can still make changes. And I'm only editing the, you know, like the sentences, sentence structure. And so I'm not sure if I mean, it definitely needs work, but I also don't want to overdo it. I want to be as fast as possible because at some point it's probably too much. Yeah, now I'm thinking if I should print it out, might help a little bit with just because it always looks the same, you know. You probably know this when you look at your text for the hundredths of time, and it's just at some point you cannot see things anymore. So I'm thinking about printing it out is so much hassle. When I do changes, I have then go back to my computer, and so I'm not sure if I want to do this. It would be more work, or I really try just putting it into another font, you know, type of font. So yeah, I'm taking it really slow this December because I know I have so many things to do. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself with working through my manuscript. I think the main problem for me is that it's still a lot of text I have to go through. And so now I'm trying to set it up in a way that makes it a little easier for me. Or maybe I'm just procrastinating. Yeah. Let's set up our 40-minute sprint. Let's see. Yesterday we had the golden timer. Maybe we should use the blue and pink timer today. Timers I don't use that often. Oh yeah, I think I made this one for Valentine's Day once. That's why it's pink and blue. It's a bit, yeah. But still, I hope you enjoy it. For the next, 40 minutes quite long. At least I'm not as oh yeah, because we talked about escape rooms, I looked the games up that we have here in Germany. I think it's a German company that creates them. They're quite good, I think. We played them a lot. So I'm not sure. I couldn't find an English version. I mean, I know there are escape room tabletop games or board games out there, but like I said, not from this German company because they're quite good. They are just well, you have this one game and you can only play it once. Do I still have one here? This is one, but I think this one I found in English. Is this the one? Yeah. Yeah. So, but that's not the one I'm from the company I'm talking about. what did I want to say? Oh yeah, you can play this game only once, because during this game you kind of destroy it, because you have to solve puzzles with the things that you find in this game. You even use the packaging of the game, so it's really fun to play those. And I had hoped that there is an English version of those, but I think there isn't. So yeah, that's what I did at the beginning of the sprint, just to let you know. So let's sprint for 40 minutes now and enjoy some blue and pink vibes. Here we go. Have fun. Okie dokie. That was our 40-minute sprint. And yeah, how's everybody feeling after such a long time? Michael shared his poem with us, which I already read. It's a perfect winter poem. Let me read it to you. Snow. They say that no two are the same, that fall down from a sacred sky. It is windless, grey and cold. The field is covered and is shy. They say that each one is unique, for all of space and time to weave. When I just gaze at this field, I wonder if I can believe. A sacred, windless sky of grey crafts each one with care and love. They say that no two are the same upon this earth and up above. So, yeah, thank you, Michael, for your poem. And it's actually truly fascinating, the thought that all the snowflakes, each one is different. And I remember that there are cool pictures out there, I think photographs that they took from snowflakes. And they are really beautiful. Thank you, Michael, for this poem. And gave a heart for Loretta. I remember that back in the day when it was colder, when I was a kid, we also had those cool snow flowers on the windows. And I don't know if it also has to do with the new windows that we have, you know, the double glass or 3 glass windows or stuff. But yeah, I think it has to do with that as well, that it's not as damp anymore, but you don't have those beautiful things on the windows anymore. What is it called? Window? Snow flowers? What is it even called in German? My brain is empty. Ice flowers? Yes, ice flowers. It's in German, I think. Or ice crystals. Yeah, I mean, in the end, it's just crystals, ice crystals. It looks really beautiful. I haven't seen those in a long, long time. I think you can do something to fake them, you know. But yeah. Yeah, it has to be below 0 degrees Celsius, and you have a high air dampness, you know. That's probably why it's not happening anymore. Oh, it even says here, but I think it's just a book, ice crystals on the window, about to die out or something. I'm just translating here on the fly. Yeah, sorry. I was just thinking about that. Oh, Loretta, I know the poem. How? I mean, Michael is writing them on the spot. Or do you know the secret that no snowflake is the same? Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. It was just the beginning of the beginning of her comment. So I know the poem is about snowflakes, but when I reread it, I was thinking of poetry instead. Oh yes, that's also a good link to make. No poem is the same. Each one different. And you're crafting them with care. Yeah. You can always, I think, especially Michael's poems are always a good starting point to think about different things, go deeper. Like with I started to think of ice flowers on windows, and yeah, maybe Michael, we have to do it the other way around in the future, or we should give you a prompt so that the next time you're on the stream, you can publish your poem in the chat in the beginning, and then everyone can write about what comes up for them. I think poems are a great way, not just prompts, but whole poems like Michael's are a great way or a great starting point to journal, and just write for some time about stuff that goes through your head when you think of this poem. So I have to look at the clock. Well, it's okay. Let's do a final 20-minute sprint, I would say. It's good. Let me just find... what did I do now? Here. Find a timer. Why am I even looking? I want the flying center timer again. We don't have much time to use it, so... See, it's a good idea. More work for you, or more pressure. So I'm just watching the ad. There's an ad at the beginning of this video. So, but now I will unmute it. We can watch Santa together, bringing presents. Enjoy the lesson. Okie dokie. That's the last sprint. And yeah, the last stream of this week, unfortunately, because I travel tomorrow with my eldest daughter in preparation for her exchange year next year. So I cannot stream, unfortunately. And I loved Mark's comment. I got deep into work on projects of mine during the stream, and I'm so happy and excited to be on it again after weeks of doing almost nothing. So this last sprint is all just dancing around. And yeah, now I have an earworm. Thank you. Saying hallelujah. So yeah, I'm sorry, James, but I will be back on Monday, and hopefully next week is just a normal streaming week from Monday to Thursday. And Loretta, it was so good to see you again. And I love you too. So have a great, great rest of the week. I will be back on Monday. Happy second Advent. See you soon, my friends. Ciao, ciao, ciao.